John, we found a couple of former Redskins here, and we want to talk to them a little bit. We got Chad Chester and Greg Wayman. Both Chad and Greg is graduated last year and played a part in some excellent Redskin football we've had right here. Now, Chad and Greg both have watched the Rivercrest play before. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, what team did you see them play?
Brinkley.
See them play Brinkley. That was last week?
Yes.
Okay, tell us what you saw down there and what you saw tonight. Is this the same team you saw last week?
Yes, Rivercrest playing real equal to what they did last week. The option, real strong on the defense, just a real physical football team.
Okay, Greg, what did you notice down there that maybe that you saw tonight or you hadn't seen tonight? What did they do last week they're not doing tonight?
They're doing pretty much the same thing. They're running the ball real tough up the middle. They're an excellent ball club.
In the second half, Chad, what did Rivercrest do in the second half?
Last week against Brinkley, Rivercrest came out. The key to the ball game and Rivercrest winning, they just had more depth than what Brinkley had.
Physical team.
And tonight's game, I think Pocahontas will have a lot more depth than what Brinkley had, and that could be a very possible turning point in the ball game for Pocahontas.
Okay, Greg, the score is 14-6. We're at halftime. What has the Redskins got to do in the second half to win the ball game?
They played pretty well toward the end of the first half. The interception was big right at halftime. Go into the locker room with the boost, come out, play physical, open up the running game, see if we can open up the passing game, and we'll be all right. That's 8 points. They can do that. Okay,
Chad, speaking from a former quarterback's position, which you played 2 years for the Redskins, the pass out to Sifford on the side, the one down here on about the 35 that he almost caught, is that play something we're going to see again?
I'd say it's very possible. I'd say the reason Sifford dropped the ball is as he looks across the field, he got a lot of lights in his eyes at that angle on that yard line. That's an automatic pass called by the quarterback, so it's very possible you would see it in the second half.
Okay, the running game's been going there on that play there. That was everything was going to the left, and Paul Morris, the quarterback, took the ball, handed it back to Lee Francisci, going back up the middle of over the guard to the right side. And it was all stacked up, and there's nowhere to go. A gain of a yard on the play. So second down now, and 9 yards to go. Morris back to pass. There's a pass to Sifford. It's going to be way too long as Morris tried to get that ball out there for that play again that has been pretty good to them tonight. They haven't completed it. Came very, very close there in the second quarter, completing that ball down here on about the 25-yard line, or 15, excuse me.
Gary, I seen earlier at the very beginning of the game here, right prior to when they was out there practicing just a little bit, getting warmed up, they had some great jerseys on, some half jerseys. Did you see those?
Yeah, I did. I saw those last week down at Middleton.
And they were donated. We're going to be right back. We can tell you who donated those.
Third and 9 for the Redskins. Morris back to pass. Morris passed over the middle.
Intercepted by Richardson.
And Kevin Sword makes the tackle on the Colts. Ball intercepted, and it's going to be brought back to the Redskin 40-yard line. So intercepted, and then there's time to get that ball back in the middle. A lot of Colts.
A lot of Colts.
In the middle there. And the Redskins have turned the ball over here. Okay, back to the jerseys.
Back to the jerseys there. Tell you a little bit about those.
What they wear under the shoulder pads.
It sure is.
That's a great jersey.
And they were donated by Matt Morris's parents right there. They
and Matt Morris, number 60 for the Redskins.
Shake the can.
Okay.
And on the front, well, let's get back to the game right here.
Back to first play, first down and 10. Henry with the ball. Henry is dropped in after a gain of about 4. Littner getting up. Also, Kurt Smith, number 40. Number 72, George Littner. And Kurt Smith in on the tackle. It's going to be a pickup of almost 5 for the Colts.
And on the front of those young, those jerseys, the 1991 Pocahontas Redskins, says Young Guns on the front of the jerseys. And on the back of it, it's got all the names signed on the back of all the fine gentlemen out there tonight. It's on the sidelines and in the field.
Pitch out to Henry, right side, and Sifford trying to get him. Finally brought down over there by Chris Jones, number 84. Joey Sifford trying to make a tackle on the quick-footed Henry over there, and he gets down almost, well, he's down to the 23. So the Colts get down to the 23 of the Redskins. And the Redskins, one thing they don't need to let happen right here, they don't need to let the Colts, the Henry, get going on them with what the scouting report is. If Henry's first game in yardage, that he really gets fired up and turns it on. So, and
22, Richardson.
Up the middle. Williams in there on the tackle, along with, it's like Matt Wallace, number 71. Wallace made the first contact, but it's not till after he picked up about 5. So second down and 5 for the Colts. Ball at the Redskins 17-yard line.
Now that's a lineup right there. I'll tell you, that's a bunch of fine young men out there.
We always have a lot of players out the last few years, and the coaches like to see that. Second down and 5 for the Colts. 7:49 left to go in the third quarter. Henry with the ball outside, and he gets loose over there. He gets down close to the 10. Finally brought down over there
first and goal now, I believe.
Matt Wallace and Jody Sifford, and also Casey Chester in on the play. But it's not until he got the first down. The ball is at about the 11-yard line of the Redskins. 7:40 left in the third quarter. Redskins trail it 14-6, and the Colts are threatening here early in the third quarter. Redskins need to make something happen here. They need to jar that ball loose like they did earlier.
They sure do.
It caused a fumble. Hand off to Henry up the middle, and he's brought down, but he gains about 3 or 4.
Taken down by number 10.
There by number 10, Jeff Williams, and number 72, George Lintner, and number 40, Coach Smith.
72 is Dennis Thrasher.
Oh, okay.
71 is
Thrasher.
Yeah, it's Thrasher.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Dennis. That's a good defensive front there. It's like number 70 in the ball game. I don't have a 70. Yeah, Rick Tribble, number 70. He changed numbers on me. Quarterback keeps the ball, and he's brought down over there, hard hit by number 10, Jeff Williams.
They pulled a good one there. I couldn't even hardly keep up with it. Didn't even know the quarterback had that one.
Quarterback option kept the ball. Jeff Williams makes a hard tackle over there for the Redskins. And I don't think he gained much. Give him about a yard. And we got an injured Colt over there. And I believe that's Mr. 44, Tyrone Henry, shaking up over there on the right side. Yep. Dog pin. They like that hit over there by Jeff Williams. They like to see hard hits for the Redskins.
They sure do.
Gets them fired up.
Gets them all fired up. Cheerleaders and all. Gets them all fired up.
The ball's inside the 5 at about the 3-yard line. It's third down and 3. I believe they can get a first down. I look at the yard marker over there. I'm not sure. I think they can get a first down without scoring. Yeah, they can. The ball's going to be back to 3.5, maybe the 4-yard line. Third down, hand off up the middle, and he's going to be stopped in there. He lunged forward and maybe picked up a yard or 2. Might have got down to about the 2. They got that a little closer than that. They give him a good spot. We got an official timeout for measurement. And
going to find out if it's a first down there.
Right. He got a good spot on the ball that time. He didn't appear to get quite that far.
I don't believe they got it, Gary.
Short.
You're going to be a little bit short.
He's going to be about 6 inches short. Maybe not quite that far. No.
Oh, he's going to give it to him. I'll give it to him. That should make Rivercrest mighty happy.
Look at Coach Williams down on the field there. He don't like that call at all, I don't believe. That ball appeared to be short even from up here.
Up here, from the camera shot.
He was inches short. Coach Dave Williams on the field down there. He wasn't pleased at all with that. That gets a first down and goal.
4.
At about the 1.
They'll stop. Richardson's in there.
Touchdown for Rivercrest as the fullback goes over. A very questionable first down.
Very questionable first down, I'll tell you.
that would have brought up 4th down for the Colts. But nevertheless, it's a Rivercrest touchdown, and that makes the score 20-6 as Rivercrest gets ready to attempt the kick after the 20 Overstreet into the ball game. Number 70, Rick Tribble, comes out. And the extra point attempt by Rivercrest is up and appears to be good. It is good. So that makes our score with 5:43 left in the third quarter. Rivercrest 21, the Pocahontas Redskins 6.
And of course, we'd like to thank some of our fine sponsors out there again tonight. That being the Bank of Pocahontas, where you're number one with us, bringing you the hometown pride back to you. And of course, the Pocahontas Ford Body Shop, just a square away from a new car finish and a new car shine. And Pocahontas Ford Mercury, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to drive shitties. See Doug Adams and his fine staff, Keith Futrell, and Wayne Wildman for all your new car or truck needs, and the service to back it up. Now, oil changes for just $9.95. Now, don't stop out there and see those fine folks out there. And, of course, Llewellyn's Carpet, where they've got you covered. I'll tell you that anybody can install carpet. There's nobody in town like Llewellyn's Carpet. And TCA Cable TV of Pocahontas, bringing you TV entertainment into the future. And Family Dental Care of Pocahontas. See Dr. Dennis Holt or Dr. Paul Botts for all your dental care needs, located in downtown Pocahontas on Broadway. And, of course, our new sponsor is Pocahontas Family Dental Care. No, Pocahontas Family Practice now. Dr. Albert Baltz, Mark Baltz, Danny Holt, and Mr. Dr. Jensen. Here we go.
That kickoff taken by Sword. Sword takes the ball at about the 12. Kevin Sword up over the 25 to about the 28. Kevin Sword, number 26 on the return, gives the Redskins the ball at the 28-yard line. First down and 10 Redskins from there.
I'm going to try to find those Morrises. I'll tell you what, point them out, and if you see them out there, tell them thanks for donating those fine shirts there.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
There's the Morrises. Right there. She was shaking the can while ago and getting them all fired up.
Good deal. We appreciate the donation. And I know the players really like those jerseys as the play didn't get developed there too well. Don't know what happened. Kevin Sword trying to get the ball back there. Is thrown for a loss. Should be a loss of about 2. For second down and 12 for the Redskins. The ball is on the 26. The Redskins 26-yard line. As number 56, Trey Hall comes over the center. Matt Morris, the quarterback, number 14, turns, hands the ball to Wilbanks. Wilbanks trying his best to get around the left side, can't do it. As that Colt defense just swarms him over there. And it's going to be no gain on the play. Third down and 12 for the Redskins. They're on their own 26. 4:22 left to go in the third quarter. Redskins trying to get something going here. They trail it 21-6. Morris back to pass. There's a pass over the middle. It's going to be intercepted
by number 22. Richardson
intercepted.
That makes about the second interception tonight by Richardson on us.
Almost the same spot, too.
Sure is. About the middle.
Was intercepted. We got a penalty. It's on the Redskins, so it'll be declined. And the Colts will take over the ball, and the Redskin, oh gosh, they're at the 34. The Colts take over the ball on the 34 on the interception. As Morris was trying to get the ball in the middle there, they completed that pass once, but the last couple of times they've gone there, the ball's been picked off. So the Colts back on offense once again, and they split wide receivers to the near side and to the far side. Henry in motion. Counter play the right side.
We've got the ball.
Kurt Smith comes up with the ball.
That was number 40.
Number 40 come up with the ball. Good tackle in there, and I'm sorry I didn't get the tackle. I was watching the ball. And the Good hard tackle in there, and the Rivercrest Colts apparently shaking up on the play. It's good hard tackle in that tough defense by the Redskins. So the Redskins get the ball back on a good break. They need to make something happen here with 3:41 left to go in the third quarter.
And here we go, Gary.
Ball's at the 22 of the Redskins. Hand off to Wilbanks. Wilbanks is going to get 2, maybe 3. Before he stops in the middle there. Wilbanks gets...
Boy, we're having the turnarounds tonight.
24. There's been a lot of fumbles. But this is one thing that we've heard on Rivercrest. They do fumble the ball occasionally. They've lived up to that. But they've had one blocked punt in the first half. Excuse me. Redskins unable to capitalize on that. Counterplay. Sword just couldn't get going there. He got over the 25, about the 26, almost the 27. So they third down and 6 for the Redskins. Ball on the 27. Got to get to the 33 on first down, so 6 yards to go. The 14, Paul Morris, still the quarterback. Sorg in the backfield. Back to pass. Here's a pass out here to Sifford. It's going to be too long. And Paul Morris attempting to hit Sifford on that fly pattern down the sideline is incomplete. The Redskins going to be forced to punt here with 2:23 left in the third quarter. At their own 27. So it's going to give the Colts reasonable field position. They have their return men set at about their own 45. There's the snap. And a shank punt. And it's going to roll down and around the 45. It'll be down at the 39. So not a good punt that time. He kicked the ball and once again, the Colts are going to start an excellent field position. They've had field position all night long.
They sure have.
And that's a key ingredient in the game is field position. So the defense is going to have to be called on once again to make something happen. As the Redskins can't get anything going here on offense in the second half. As the Colts come up to the line, hand off to Henry, right side. And Henry's dropped down over there by Sifford, number 36. Casey Chester, number 34, giving chase. But Sifford showed a lot of speed in and catching up with Mr. Henry. Brings him down after a gain of about 5. Ball's down to the 34, the Redskins, with 1:50 left to go in the third quarter. Redskins trail at 21-6. Second and 5 for the Colts now. As there's a handoff up middle, hit hard, but he spins away. Kurt Smith hit him hard, also in their 72. Dennis Thrasher hit him, but he spun away and got close to the first down. Going to be a little shy, so it's going to be third down. Had him stopped back there for no gain, maybe a little loss. But take nothing away from the Colts. The Rivercrest Colts have got a good ball team. Runners run hard. Defense playing real well.
Playing an excellent ball game.
Nothing wrong with the defense is playing. As handoff up the middle, and he's going to get over the 25 down to the 24. Tackle made in there by number 73, and on that defensive line, George Lentner.
For the back like, what is number 22, Richardson of the Colts? What does he weigh about?
Let's see, Richardson. He weighs 220, so their fullback weighs 220, and Tyrone Henry, the number 44, the tailback we've been watching, weighs 205, so two big backs.
Two big backs.
And they're quick.
They're quick, and
it's 1st and 10 now for the Colts at the 24. There's a handoff to Henry off the right side.
Come on, play.
Flag over there on the right side. He's brought down over there by Jody Sifford. And there's a penalty flag thrown in the direction of the run, which usually indicates a possible clip or maybe a holding. Let's see what the penalty is. We got another penalty flag
Clipping
thrown
against the Redskins.
We got a penalty flag thrown over there on the Redskins side. What it was, I know not.
Clipping.
They're clipping against the Colts.
Oh, it was against the Colts.
We got another penalty.
I think they offset each other. They both got clipping. They offsetted each other?
Well, we got a penalty on the Redskins. Apparently there was something said back there on the Redskins side of the field that caused the official to throw the flag. And Coach Williams goes out on the field to see what's going on. And the official sends Coach Williams back. Apparently he's wanting a timeout, but I don't understand what the penalty on the Redskins came way after the play was
Way
dead.
after the play was dead.
So it's going to be almost something like maybe an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Maybe.
And it's against.
Well, they're stepping it off against Rivercrest. Now, that's going to be the clip. There's the clipping penalty against Rivercrest. And I give up. I might have that one.
Well, that was against Rivercrest, and this one is against Pocahontas, so it's just going to bring the ball right back where it was. So they just offsetted each other, and that's what he's trying to show everybody, I guess, to keep them bounced out.
We got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Redskins, and Coach Williams goes out on the field to talk to this Redskin defense. And so didn't want to speculate what caused that penalty. They
sure don't. Something did.
Threw the flag right in the middle of the Redskins that were standing around.
Well, whatever it was, they offset each other where I took it. They just put it right back where it was.
Well, it's Clifton's 15 yards, and so is unsportsmanlike conduct. So back where it is, it would have been a different plus to Redskins to have that ball backed up 15 yards.
Sure would have.
Instead of down at the 19, almost the 18. So they would have had the ball back at the 30. That math's not very good. But 15 yards back up the field, then about 34.
Anyway, they got the...
I was at the Redskin 44-yard line. 10:25 left in the ball game. Redskins trail at 27-6. Back to pass. It's pass across the middle. It's complete. And it's going to be dropped there by Casey Chester. And coming in to finish it off, Jody Sifford, number 36. Casey Chester, number 34. But it's going to be close to a first down. As Rivercrest leading in the ball game, 27-6. They want more here.
They sure do.
On the board. It is the first down for Rivercrest. As they've thrown very few passes tonight.
Very few. They've been having a nice running game going. Our defense has done a fine job, but you've got some running backs that are just outstanding.
These are really good running backs. They've got both backs. Number 22 there goes about 220, and he gets the ball up the middle. And stopped in there, number 73, and on tackle, George Lindner. Lindner in on stop along the 70. Rick Tribble, and he picks up about 4, so makes it second down, 6 yards to go. The ball at the Redskin 29-yard line with 9:28 left to go in the ball game.
Once again, we'd like to tell everyone tonight, the concession stand is now serving Redskin burgers. So stop out and get a double cheeseburger with fried onions.
Back to pass. This quarterback's going to be broken up down there by Casey Chester, number 34. And nearly completed, nearly intercepted. Good play in there by Chester, number 34. And Rivercrest all of a sudden opens up passing. They lead at 27-6, 9:19 left to go in the ball game.
We talked to Chester a few minutes ago, too.
His older brother?
Chad
Chester. Chad played quarterback for the Redskins the last 2 years and picked them for 2 conference championships and played on a 3rd conference championship when he was a 10th grader. Back pass again is the quarterback thrown after in the right flat. Going to be intercepted. What a great interception of Jeff Overstreet. Jeff Overstreet made an excellent interception. That's 2 weeks in a row. We've seen him make a key interception. And, you know, the receiver just stopped. He thought the ball was just going out of bounds. Jeff Overstreet made an outstanding
play.
Interception there. That's good to see here with 9:13 left to go. Redskins down 27-6, but these Redskins won't give up.
They're diehards, I'll tell you.
But no matter what the score, and they would like nothing better than try to put some points on the board, and nothing going there up the middle. And I believe that was Will Banks. So there were so many great jerseys, it's hard to say. That was Will Banks. Trying to get something up the middle there, nothing going. As the Redskins have got the ball down almost on their own 10-yard line. Loss on that play there of a yard. So 2nd and 11.
Fumble on the play.
And quarterback sack back there. Morris couldn't even get the handoff off. He was dropped immediately. He's trying to come around, hand the ball off on the left side there. Maybe Brontinsky on a counter. Oh, Brontinsky wasn't in. I think it was Sword. But that whole defense just swarmed him. He never had a chance to get the ball handed off.
Yes.
So with 8-10, and clock winding down here in the ball game, 27-6. Back to pass is Morris. There's a pass out there. It's going to be nearly intercepted. Sword made a good play to keep the ball from being intercepted. The Redskins going to be forced to punt. Deep in their own territory. With exactly 8 minutes left in the ball game.
Once again, we're going to play this back at 10 o'clock in the morning. Along with the coaches show. Once again, here we're back to
Ron Rice gets that punt from his own end zone. Gets a decent punt out there. Gets a good Redskin roll. Picked up on the left side, and he's going to be brought down finally in there. After his pretty nifty running like ball 81, the 52 leap offer on the play, and number 12. And our first Jeremy Presley as an injured player for Rivercrest on the field. We got official timeout.
Official timeout right there.
No, Rob was talking a while ago about Mitch again about the jerseys that Mr. and Miss Morris donated. That was a good gesture on their part.
Sure was.
And bought one for each individual. And you wear those under your shirt. It's a T-shirt.
Sure.
Actually is what it is. Of course, it looks good, but you never see it on the players. But believe me, when you wear those shoulder pads, you want something underneath that's good and durable to hold those straps, keep from kind of rubbing you the wrong way.
You bet.
So that's a very useful piece of equipment.
Once again, the front of it,
Miss Morris donated to the Pocahontas Redskins.
the front of it said Young Guns 1991 Pocahontas Redskins. And of course on the back was their names. They all signed it.
That's
every one of the ball players.
The players could keep.
You bet.
The injured Rivercrest Colt goes off. That was number 50 for Rivercrest. Stewart, he's a 250-pound guard. Some pretty good size on this Rivercrest team. Number 77 in there is 6'7", 275. As Rivercrest comes out, option play, and he's struck down over there.
Number 72, Dennis Thrasher.
Good play, number Thrasher, 72.
And there was number 71, George Linder, is that it?
George Linder.
Yep.
Quarterback there rolled the fullback in, which is what he's supposed to do. And Redskins played good defense that time, and just I think if the quarterback would pull the ball, he would have been down too, because they were all over him. As Rivercrest comes up 2nd down and 9. Option play left. Got some running room over there. He's brought down by Chris Jones, number 84. Finally run him out of bounds, but not till he got down inside the 20 to about the 17. He's down around the 17-yard line.
Also in there, number 64.
64, that's Pete Bounds. It'll be a first down and 10 for the Colts. They're at the Redskins 17. They lead at 27-6. And there's a handoff to Henry. Left side, Henry spins away. And he's going to be brought down at about the 12. And Jeff Overstreet in on tackle, Jody Sifford. Also Dennis Thrasher in there again. Dennis Thrasher timeout. Extra ball game tonight. You know, Ryan was talking earlier, the score is 27-6. There's 6:37 left in the ball game. But the Redskins have not played badly.
No, they haven't. They haven't got nothing beat.
They played an excellent ball game. They contained Rivercrest for the most part, and Henry is not. They've not broken any long runs on them.
No, they haven't.
And they play. I think they've done.
They can be proud of the way they played tonight.
They're facing
Outstanding.
a tough football team, a tough physical football team. Second down and 5 for Rivercrest.
Fumble on the play.
He's going to be dropped back there. And Matt Wallace and Chris Jones back there. Matt Wallace, number 71, put a hard lick on the quarterback as he advanced it all after he picked it up. They lost on the play back to the 14-yard line for Rivercrest. Third down now and 7. 3rd and 7 for Rivercrest. 5:58 left to go in the ball game. Rivercrest sends a receiver wide left, and now they're sending in motion. Pitch play to the left side, and it's going to be drugged down over there. Number 72. What a play in there by Thrasher on that play. 72 caught up with a speedy little tailback there and brought him down.
Sure did.
It looked like he had gotten through. So Dennis Thrasher shows some speed of his own. 4th down and 4 yards for the Colts. The ball is on the 11-yard line of the Redskins. As we've got a timeout for the Colts. 5:16 left in the ball game. Redskins trail at 27-6.
Let's talk a little bit about the Peewee football team here.
Okay, last week the Peewee, and people don't know about the Peewee. It's the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade boys. They play on Saturday afternoons at 1 o'clock. They have 2 games. There's 4 teams in the Peewee Association. And they play at 1 o'clock in the afternoons, and immediately following the first game, the second game. And they play good football, so they play here at the Schoonover Stadium.
They sure do.
And they play just like the big boys. A few rule changes. They kick off if there's no punts in the game. And they play hard, and we'd like to invite everybody to come out and watch the future Redskins in action.
You bet. Have they picked out the night game yet? Have they always had a night game? Have they just decided yet?
Last year, we did have a night game, and this year, I'm not sure what the Peewee Association is governed by board of directors, which I'm not on this year. My term expired. My son moved up to the
You moved up to 7th grade, so you're going to, there you go.
But they haven't decided yet on the night game, but I understand that they may be having one, the field or the track, if you can notice, over on the far side there, you can see it. The track's been resurfaced, but it hadn't been striped yet.
Yes, that's
so
correct.
They'll be striping the track here within a couple of weeks, and I'm sure the Peewees will have a night game that week. 4th and 4 for Rivercrest, and he's going to be stopped for no gain. Chris Jones, number 84 in there. Redskins take over the ball. Also, Coach Smith, I think that's Jeff Williams, number 10, and Coach Smith, number 40.
And here, number 71, Jordan Linder.
In the old tackle. Good play for the Redskins. Redskins take over the ball.
With 5 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the game, the score 27, the Colts, 6, the Redskins. And here we go, right Right off the bat, they're going to just start going, Gary.
To the Redskins up the line, first down and 10. Hand off Wilbanks up the middle. Wilbanks picks up about 3. He gets up to about the 13-yard line. Scott Wilbanks, number 32. He's second down and 7. As number 33, or 36, Sifford goes in the ball game. Number 11, Lee Ponzinski out of the ball game. And Lee's had some good runs tonight. The little counter misdirection play worked in the first half on several occasions. And Sword got the ball off the right side. Sword cuts it back up. And it's going to be dropped after about a yard game, maybe a yard and a half. Kevin Sword, number 26, the ball carrier. Number 76 comes out of the ball game for the Redskins. That's Justin Hawkins. Overstreet, number 20 is in. Number 36, Sifford. Number 65 is in there on that offensive line, Craig Ball. And number 51 on the offensive line, Chris Hinkle.
Sword coming out, number 26.
Brett Lee Bobber. We'll try to get some more as there's some new faces in on that offensive line. Back to pass is Morris. The pass out to Sifford. And that's what we're looking at. Pass interference on as 36 Sifford attempts to catch the ball. And the penalty flag's thrown at almost the 30-yard line.
Offensive pass interference
against the post.
Been a good night for football weather.
The Redskins get a first down out of the pass interference call. The ball is up at the 29 of the Redskins. 3:45 left in the ball game. Morris back to pass. There's a pass over the left side. Too tall over there for Overstreet, number 20. Overstreet is going to catch it all. A little too tall for him. It's going to make it second down and 10 for the Redskins. Ball at the 29. And don't forget, next week we go to Gosnell next Friday night, 7:30. Everybody try to make it over to Gosnell there. The Redskins need to get a win at Gosnell. They're in the thick of the conference race. Morris is back to pass.
Sick behind the line.
Morris dropped back there on the 21. That's going to make a third down and a long way to go. Third down and about 16. Third and 16 for the Redskins. The ball is inside the 25 at about the 23. 23-yard line, and it's third down and 16. Make a third and 15. Sword with the ball. Sword up the middle, and good run by Kevin.
Good run by Kevin.
Well, gosh, he picked up about 10, 12, 13, 14 yards. About 11 yards. It's going to be short of the first down. We'll make it fourth down and about 4. Fourth and 4. 15-yard gain for Sword on that play. The ball is up at the 36-yard line. They've got to get almost to the 40. Quick pitch left. Sword has got the first down. Kevin Sword picks up the first down. We have 2:15 left to go in the ball game. Kevin Sword picks up the first down. Morris hands it off Ponzinski. Ponzinski over in. Toss the 50 down to the 47 of Rivercrest. So Lee Bocinski, number 11, having a good ball game. Gets the ball down inside Rivercrest territory at the 47. First and 10 Redskins, 2 minutes left in the ball game. Wilbanks gets down close to 35, or pick up about 2. Scott Wilbanks, number 32, will carry. And Scott picks up about 3. Let's get it. Second down and about 7 yards to go for the Redskins. As Morris back to pass, being rushed, it's going to be sacked back there on the 44. And Paul Morris just trying to set up and throw the pass. That Colt defense just keeps storming through, not giving him much time to throw the ball. Third down and about 16 yards. Morris back to pass. Pass over the middle. It's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be dropped down there. Intercepted, dropped down. I think the tackler made that a quick tackle on 51. And Chris probably saved another Rivercrest touchdown. He was cutting back across the field.
It sure was.
He had a head of steam up. Rivercrest takes over the ball inside the Redskin 20 at the 19. And 35 seconds left in this ball game. And obviously the Redskins are going to lose their first ball game of the season. That's going to put their record at 3-1. But I'd like to remind all the Redskin fans that this conference race is a long way from being over, and the first 2 teams go to the playoffs. And we'd like everybody to come down to Gosnell next week and help the Redskins.
Sure, this is just one conference game. We've got several more to...
Well, you know, you'd almost think in the Jonesboro Sun newspaper this week, they felt like if the Redskins couldn't beat the Rivercrest Colts, that probably nobody in the conference will. You never know that.
No, you don't. Not even we. We don't even know.
We would have to agree that the Redskins are one of the top teams in the conference. As the Colts are going to get another play here with 15 seconds to go. No, they're going to
have a timeout there.
But they're going to they take a timeout. Rivercrest takes a timeout with 10 seconds left in the ball game. And they lead it 27-6. And Rivercrest is going to go for another timeout. And
But 10
so
seconds
I don't know about this.
Sure don't. Once again, we'd like to thank our fine sponsors out there tonight, being TCA Cable TV of Pocahontas, bringing your TV entertainment into the future. And Llewellyn's Carpet, where their motto is they've got you covered. And Pocahontas Ford Mercury, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to drive Chevys. See Doug Adams and his fine staff, Keith Futrell and Wayne Wildman, for all your new car or truck needs. And the service to back it up. And don't forget their oil change, $9.95. And back to the game, Gary.
Okay, Ron, we're back. What should be the last play of the ball game. Rivercrest, with 10 seconds to go in the ball game, call timeout, and obviously they want to score again with a 27-6 lead. And they're up to the line. The ball is inside the 10 at about the 8. Pitch to the right side, and he's going to be brought down over there real hard by... Can't see who that was. It's number 70. Number 70 makes a good tackle, and Rick Turner.
That's the ball game right there, Gary.
Ball game. With our final score, Rivercrest 27, Pocahontas Redskins 6.
It's an excellent ball game. The Redskins had nothing to be profound about.
They played a good ball game.
They did an outstanding job.
Obviously, we want to win, but I think they They played a good physical ball game. They played a good team.
They sure did.
And it's on to Gosnell. Next week, everybody be at Gosnell.
Yeah, that's what we need to
The
have.
rest of these conference games.
And
We can do
Gosnell's a good way. We can do it. We
got
sure
a good
can.
team. This is a good Redskin team.
They don't need to let this bother them one bit. They did an outstanding job tonight.
Certainly did.
And they can come back and...
We're certainly proud of the way they played.
You bet.
Represented Pocahontas and Pocahontas High School very, very well.
That sure did. And once again, don't forget the folks out there, the Kiwanis Club is sponsoring the circus stop out there in East Pocahontas. They're having the 3 o'clock and the 7 o'clock show. And Pocahontas Ford Body Shop, just a squirt away from a new car. These are some of our fine sponsors tonight. And Family Dental Care of Pocahontas. See Dr. Dennis Holt or Dr. Paul Baltz for all your dental care needs. Located in downtown Pocahontas on Broadway. And of course, Pocahontas Family Clinic, located out in the medical